Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I want to give you an update on the spike lugs. These are the spikes. The spikes are not on the car right now. I'll explain why in a second. Alright, so here's what the spike looks like. You can see there's threads. If I can position it, there we go. There's threads there, and there's an O-ring. And you can see the knurling on the side. And that's because these screw onto the lug nuts. Alright, so here's what it looks like without the caps, because that's all they are, is caps. Alright, so the actual lug nut is a spike, it's just a cap. So these screw on. Let me make sure the threading is correct. Doing this lefty while holding the camera with my right hand. And I'm definitely a righty, so let's swap that. So it'll take 20 minutes to put these things on. Alright, so these screw on. And once it gets down to where the O-ring is pressing, it's creating kind of a seal, not only to keep the threads dry, but also to keep pressure. Okay, so when you crank that down all the way, it's not going to move. All right, drove on the highway quite a bit since I put these on here, you know, up to 80 miles an hour at some point, and they never got loose. So a lot of people were concerned about them falling off. I got a couple messages saying there, you know, people wanted to try them, but are the caps going to fall off? And the reason I'm making this video is because a lot of people don't know that they are caps. They are removable. Okay, takes a little bit of pressure. You can take them off. All right, so that's the actual lug nut that's holding the tire onto the car. And the purpose of these really are for kind of drift cars, people who do drift builds. If you don't know, when you're drifting, you're going through tires like crazy. So they literally are taking their rim off the car, changing the tires off quite frequently. So this makes it a lot easier. That's why they're extended. Also, like I said before, because they're extended, you can put your socket on the end here and it never gets anywhere near the rim or the deep well that's inside the rim, so you're not going to scratch the inside of your rims. Alright, so you don't have to use these caps. These are just caps. Those are sold just like that. There's lots of different varieties of them. So just wanted to point that out. Now the reason they're off is not because of the 400 plus thumbs downs I got in the video. I'll do a separate video explaining that, talking about that a little bit. The reason that they're off is because I'm going to a funeral tomorrow. And not only am I going to a funeral, and I personally feel it's inappropriate to have that, you know, on the car at the moment. I'm also driving through New York State, and as far as I know, in New York State, you're not allowed to have anything sticking out of your tire. Plus, you know, I've been a target there before. I've gotten pulled over, even doing 2 miles over the speed limit. So not only will I be going nice and slow, but I don't want anything that's going to stand out that's going to make them want to pull me over. All right, but I wanted to point that out, that these, it takes less than 5 minutes to take these off without any tools. They screw on, they screw off, and then you're just left with the extended lugs. Alright, so I just wanted to point that out for anyone who didn't know, didn't see that, didn't pick up on that in the first video. And you know, that's pretty much it. So now it looks, for most people, they wouldn't even notice that. It looks like a regular tire and rim. But for the car people, they will notice that the lugs are sticking out a little bit. But yeah, you know, just a quick little update. These spikes are removable at any point. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.